my name is Shayla, and today we are here to talk about ways you can support your favorite creators online, especially in the YouTube space. So I'm going to start with some options that are free. You don't have to pay any financial compensation to the creator. And then we'll talk about some in which you can financially support your creator with your actual dollars and money and change and coin and whatever. So let's start off with the easy things, which are free. First up is whether this creator has 100 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. This is the thing they will always need the most, and that is the watch time. On their videos, don't speed up watching them. Don't just skip through and get the points that you want. Watch the entire video. This watch time accumulates over time so that if they reach that threshold of 1,000 subscribers, they can choose to monetize their channel if they so choose. YouTube has very strict rules, and you have to have a lot of watch time to do that. And that watch time, they have to reaccumulate every 365 days. So they have to stay above this threshold constantly, because if it ever dips down, they lose their monetization for however long it takes them to get it back up. So even if it's older videos that you haven't watched yet, go and watch them, because that watch time is very important to the creator if they choose to monetize their channel in the future. Second thing is if it is a monetized channel, watch the ad completely. If you click skip ads, the creator doesn't make anything. So you need to watch the ads, or better yet, click on the ad. So if you click on the ad and watch it all the way through, the creator whose video you're watching gets the highest compensation for you watching their video. So this is something really easy. It just takes a little bit of time. Watch it all the way through. Click on the little link or whatever that's associated with it. Let it pop up in another window, and then continue to watch the video. And then after you've finished watching the video, click out of that screen. You don't even have to really do anything with it. So you can just watch through the ad, click on it so that it opens that other window, and then the creator gets paid more when that happens. So you definitely want to support your creators that way, and if you have YouTube Red, I think it's called, whatever paid subscription that YouTube has, the creator is paid when you watch their videos. So if you have YouTube Red, watch everybody's video and watch it the full length. Another thing you can do for free is to share their channel. Go ahead and share and retweet their things, because that gets somebody else looking at their content that might not have known about their content before, even though you might assume that they do. I find new creators this way all the time. My friends will start being like, oh my gosh, go check out this video. And I go and check it out, and I'm like, wow, this creator's got some good stuff going on. I want to explore their channel a little bit more. And so that gets another person looking at their content. And that's a great way to just generally filter in new people for that creator. For smaller creators, this is even more important than for the bigger ones. It happens organically with the bigger ones, but especially for the small channels, you want to be their champion. You want to go and say, hey, this one's one of my favorites. Go check it out. Anytime you see those, I'm looking for new people to watch threads, put your favorite channels in there. That's the best way to help those creators. And again, this is another free option for you to be supporting them. All right, from here, we're going to move into the stuff where it actually is monetary compensation. When it comes to wanting to put your own hard-earned dollars into your creators because you don't feel like you can be a creator or whatever, and you just want to support them, there are various ways to do that. One thing is to look in the description of their videos. If they have a Patreon or a coffee shop or anything like that, that will all be in the description. So always make sure you're checking those descriptions to see if there's something like that for the creators. If they have a Patreon, a lot of times they have a $1 or $2 tier where you can just kind of get some bonus content over there. And then obviously if it's a tier system, you get more for each tier that you pay for. So look into people's Patreons and see, or if you see that they have a little coffee shop, go spend $2 or $3 and support that channel. I know that I have a coffee shop. I don't have a Patreon. I may get a Patreon in future, but for now I have that so that if somebody loves my content and they want to financially support my channel in a way, they have an option to do so. Another thing you can look for is if they have an Amazon wish list or anything like that. A lot of bookish people, at least I know, keep a wish list in their comments so that if somebody wants to send them something, they have a way to send it to them where the creator still has a chance to kind of curate and narrow down things that they're genuinely interested in so that they'll be genuinely excited when something shows up, maybe unsolicited or by surprise. And that's a fun way to support creators that isn't done as much as I would love to see in the bookish space. Because, a lot of times you can find something between $5 to $10 on a creator's wish list, and they just get a little surprise in the mail, and it's great. So that's a really fun way to support them if you're looking for something a little bit different, not just paying them dollars, but say they're thinking about reading something that you absolutely love and adore, and it's on their wish list. Send it to them. That's a great way to support the creator and support their content because it helps inspire them to make content. Because, you just leave in the little note, hey, this is one of my favorites. I would love to hear your thoughts when you read it. So at the very least, you're making a bit of a connection with that creator. There are a couple of creators that I've seen who just kind of let their subscribers run wild and send them whatever they wanted. They have much bigger followerships than I do, obviously. This is Murphy Napier and Daniel Greene. These two that I've seen, I'm sure there are others, but these are the main two that I've seen. They just let their subscribers send them anything they wanted for a long time because they want to do a series on their channel where they're reading their subscribers' favorites that they haven't gotten to yet. And so they got sent all these things. They did wild unboxings with it. Daniel's in particular are very funny. And they are just, that was a fun way for people to support their channels. And because they were also doing hauls with all of these, they ended up getting a lot of momentum and growing subscribership as well. If you ever see something like that on a creator you love's wish list, send it to them. Like, don't hesitate. The creator is not going to feel weird. They're going to feel honored and special. And that, oh my gosh, someone went out of their way to send me something. That's so nice of them. Going back to like Patreon and coffee shops, like the reason I'm doing this video, I recently had a very, very generous donation to my coffee shop. And this particular creator, I don't know how to say their name exactly. I want to say Annette, sent me a substantial financial contribution to my content just because I was making something they hadn't seen before and that they loved and they felt like I deserved it. And I'm still flabbergasted that this even happened. So what I did is I went and bought a bunch of manga with this. Here's a picture of what I ended up buying. But these are all things that I plan on making content in future, or, everybody's wanting to know what I'm thinking of these things. And so I ended up picking them up, and I am so, so grateful. Like, I can't even tell you. Annette, or however you say your name, I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for contributing to my channel. It means the world to me. And I've had a couple of other friends who have just done little $2 or $3 donations here and there, and it's been fantastic. And I've been just as grateful to them, maybe slightly less just because this amount was absolutely mind-boggling to me. And I just feel blessed that you guys even watch my content. So I just wanted to make this video because I really believe that we all have a capability of supporting the content creators we love. The biggest thing we can do is watch their entire video and click on the ads if they're monetized. If you're doing those two things and then sharing their content on top of that, a creator could never ask for more from you. A lot of people who do coffee shops or Patreons and stuff, they give extra perks. I don't right now because I'm trying to figure out how and what I would want to do in that kind of a situation. So you guys, I wanted to gush to this particular person, which is a big portion of this video, but I also do my best to support all of the creators that I love. I always make sure I'm subscribed. I always make sure that I watch their entire video. I click on the ads when I'm able to. Sometimes I'm listening to them in the car, so I can't really click on the ad while I'm driving. That's not safe. So when I'm at home and I have the capability to, I click on the ad and let it just open in another window so that that person gets that little bit of money. Even if I don't go through and buy anything from the link, like I just go and I open it because I click on it and that supports that creator. So just know, guys, that what you do on YouTube means a lot to the creators, and none of this is possible without the viewerships. I just had to get on here and give my 2 cents on this subject because a lot of people ask me all the time, how can I support your channel? What can I do? And the biggest thing I will ever say is watch my videos all the way through, click on the ads if you have a minute, and just share my content around. That's all I would ever want anyone to do. If you choose to do more than that, I love you forever, and I'm so grateful to you. So with that in mind, I would love for everybody who watches this video to go to their absolute favorite content creator and find a way to support them today. Watch a video you haven't seen of theirs before. If they're monetized, click on an ad. You know, just do something to support them this day. And I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you're new, please subscribe. I would love to see you around the channel. And y'all, this is YouTube. You know what to do, and I'm going to leave you to it. Have a great day.